Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video, and that's because I just been really busy with work and haven't had time to sit down and film a video, but here I am today. So I figured today I'd do a little tutorial. I'm not really sure what I want to do today, so I'm just gonna wing it. And yeah, here we go. I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really do feel like this does help with your pores. I just kind of put it on where it's needed, and as I go I kind of see where I need to put more or just kind of like spread it out more. Alright, and I like to do my eyebrows first just because I do color my eyebrows like to match my hair, and that way I feel that way it makes it easier, like with cleaning it up, and when you put foundation on before you have to worry about that. So that's just my personal preference, but everyone has their own way of doing it. But yeah. And for my eyebrows, I use the Too Faced Melted Matte in, what is this? I think it's called Wicked. Yeah, it's Wicked. And then for the purple in my eyebrows, I use the ColourPop X Hello Kitty, the Ultra Matte Lip in Mimi. And I just take that on a small, like a thin angled liner brush. And just and I've heard a little trick where like if you put it like right where your pupil is and then go kind of to the side, that's where your arch should be. And I will go ahead later and set these with just like a green eyeshadow. But yeah. So now I'm gonna take Mimi and do my other eyebrow. But now is when I like to go and I'll go ahead and set my eyebrows. And I just take another like flat angled liner brush and make sure it's clean. And I'll go in with a green that's kind of like similar to what my hair is, and I'll just like tap over it and kind of reinforce it, I guess. So that whole time I was filming, I did not realize I didn't actually check to see if it stopped recording. So I finished, basically what happened was I finished my eyebrows and I set them, and then I primed my eyes and I just set my eyes. And the reason I set my eyes is because I have really oily eyelids, and if I don't set them, then they get all like, what's the word? It gets all creased, and then like nobody likes that. So I am going to go in with some of the shades from the Riviera palette and the NYX Sugar Trips Squad palette from their holiday collection. And then if I need to, I'll dip into a couple shades from the Morphe X James Charles palette. I like to take the M456 and I will just like Let's see, I'm gonna dip into the Sugar Trip Squad palette and I'm gonna grab this, like, I'm gonna dip into this color. It's like a peach red. I don't know how to describe colors. I don't know. But I'm gonna take that and I'm going to dip, or not dip, I'm gonna place it in my crease and just kind of like use packing motions. And I'm just gonna dip back into it until I reach and like a what's it called, like opaqueness that I like. I'm gonna take a eyeshadow from Sugar Pill. I'm gonna use Love Plus just to kind of like deepen that up. And I'm gonna go in again on the M456 brush. And then I'm gonna take a, what is this? M441 brush, just because it's like really fluffy on the end, and I'm gonna go into, I think, this top shade right here, and just kind of like, what would you call it, like buff it, to just kind of blend it out and not have any harsh lines. So I'm gonna take a bigger brush, which is the, what is this? M433, and I'm gonna dip back into Love Plus and just kind of like go back over that area. I also got new lighting. If you, I don't know how I like it. If it looks good, let me know, please, so I can like adjust it next time. I'm gonna actually change my mind. I'm gonna keep dipping into Love Plus and just kind of like tap it right here, and I'm gonna do like a halo eye. So I am going to take a makeup wipe and just kind of like clean. Sorry if you can hear my cats, they're just kind of, I just rearranged my room, so they're kind of going crazy everywhere, where they're like going where they couldn't go before. So I'm just gonna take this like random brush that I have, that I used to use to like clean my eyebrows, and just kind of like pat it there. And then I'll pat some on this side as well, just because I don't want too much. So now that that's good, I am going to go in with, I changed my mind. I'm going to go into James Charles X Morphe palette, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here and just kind of like make that my halo. I'm going to use it Morphe M166. and just pack that on. I'll buff them out in a second. I just want to get it on there. So now I'm gonna go back in with Love Plus and just kind of blend it. I don't know, I can't get it to how I like it. Okay, so there's my eyes. No, they're not exactly the same, but that's what I could do right now. So next I am going to move on to my face. I like to put eyelashes on at the end because then like you don't have to worry about powder getting all over it and all that. So since I have that primer on already, I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting on the Simple Water Boost Hydrating Booster. I like to mix this with my foundation just because I feel like the foundation's like really drying, and so mixing it with this kind of helps like not be so dry. And I just kind of put it on like random parts of my face just where I know that it like tends to look more dry. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start squeezing this out onto my face. And then I'm also gonna add some of my concealer. I don't like to put a lot just because like, I don't know. Because I feel like a little goes a long way, and then it's like, it's everywhere and nothing really makes sense. So I'm gonna just grab a sponge and blend all that out. And then I take like a smaller sponge to just blend out the concealer. And then I'll just kind of use that sponge to go back and like blend other places. So after that's blended, I go in with this sponge, or not sponge, this brush from BH Cosmetics. It's like a powdered brush. And then I'll go into my Beauty Bakery setting powder, and I just keep making sure that like nothing's creasing. And I'll just dip into it, kind of tap off some of the excess, and then just like place it right underneath and kind of like go outwards, and then do the same on the other side, making sure I put my eye, and I'll just kind of set everywhere with it. Also, I can never really tell if this foundation actually matches me because like, I don't know, different lighting it looks like spot on, and the other lightings it's like my face is lighter than my body, and I don't know. so don't roast me, please. I usually just hope that like bronzer fixes it and stuff. So now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe E4 and I'm gonna dip into this Wet n Wild bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. Got like a cute little like leaf. I'll just take that and I don't know. It's like my second time using this bronzer. It doesn't really do anything for me. I just kind of now realize that, but too late. And then I'll go back into my the powder that I used to set my eyes, and I'll just go like create that like, what the hell is it called, like baking thing. I'll just kind of bake, what is it, baking your cheeks or something. And I'll just kind of try to like make them similar, but I never really can, so I just kind of after that, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Pro Glow and Blush. I really like this palette. It's just kind of got like all these other things. I think I'm gonna try that shade in the top, what is it, top left. If I can just find that brush again. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into like this top shade right here and see if that kind of helps like make me look more bronze. I don't know. I know I just put like that powder on, but I really don't care. Also, like, does anyone remember that like sponge that was like super popular and it was like an eraser? It was like, I could have sworn it was called like Fake Bake or something like that, but that's, when I've looked on Ulta, that's a different brand. And they make like fake tanner and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I just kind of wonder, like, are they still around, or, because that would be really helpful right now. So while that's just kind of like chilling there, I'm gonna go in, if I can find it. I'm just gonna take this brush from BH Cosmetics as well and just like dip into that, the shade that I had used to contour, and just kind of like try to contour my nose. And I'll just like, I don't know. I never really learned how to do any of that, so I'll like clean it up and everything, but for now it's just kind of, this is what it is. I don't think I used the right side of this sponge. Actually, I'm just gonna wipe it off because, like, when I do like stuff like that, it just kind of makes my pores noticeable again, and I don't know if I did it right, but. And I'm gonna take from that same palette, I'm gonna go with this blush right here. they don't really have names, so yeah. And then I'm gonna take this big like buffer brush, and it's the M439. It's just like, I don't know, I like to use it for blush. And I just like tap it. I really like blush, so I kind of tend to go kind of crazy with it. And then I'm gonna go in with the M501. I'm gonna take the highlight shade in that palette and just kind of like go over. And then now I'm gonna take the Too Faced Hangover RX, what is it? Primer and setting spray, and just kind of like melt it all together. I love the way this thing smells. Oh. Now that that's all set, I'm gonna go ahead and use this like little pencil brush and take that same highlight shade and just kind of go in my little brow bone right here. And now I'm gonna go in, and I've been really liking these Milk Makeup tattoo stamps. I'm gonna take the star and just kind of like put it everywhere. I don't know, I kind of like that. And like if I ever miss spots, or like it's kind of like, what's the word, like splotchy, I just go and I'll grab my eyeliner and just kind of like fill it in. And there we go. Get 3 stars on both sides. They're kind of like different, but oh well. I'm just gonna take this little like I don't know what it's called, but it's the M506, and I'm just gonna like take Love Plus again and just go under my I'm just gonna like blend it out underneath my eye. Grab that shade again from the Morphe James Charles palette and just kind of like making an all around, I guess like a going through halo. So yeah, that's my eyes. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. I know this look is just like really simple, but that's kind of what I've been into lately, especially with work being like so crazy and stuff. I did also move positions at Walmart, which is, you know, where I work. I used to be self-checkout and like a self-checkout host, and now I switched to online grocery pickup, and oh my god, it is so much better. Like I love everyone I work with. I mean, granted, I did like, you know, majority of the people that I worked with up front, but like, I don't know, it's just like a better type of energy back there, and Everyone likes to have fun. I'm just a lot more happy. I mean, I'm so glad that I have these, this eyelash applicator thing, because, like, with these nails, I would probably poke my eye out. Like, just to be honest. So there's that eye. And then after I put the glue on, I like to kind of like, I know this is probably bad, but like pull my lid down a little bit just to give it kind of like that illusion that they're, I guess, on right and stuff. So I'm going to do the other one off camera just because like that took so much time. Okay, so I'm back and I have my eyelashes on. These are from Kiss. They're in the style, they're from their Lash Couture collection. They're in the style, I think Lacy. Yeah, they're in the style Lacy. They're just like small, but like up. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So I am just going to pop on some mascara for my bottom lashes. So there's my bottom lashes, and then I am going to line my lips with the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Bear to Comet. So now that that's on, I'm gonna take the Wet Cherry Gloss from Lime Crime in Cherry Slime, and this gloss smells so good. Kind of having second thoughts about this lip liner, but I'm not going anywhere, so yeah. So that's basically my look for today. I hope you liked it, and yeah, just go ahead, comment, subscribe, yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!